Hello, let's talk about the most fascinating subject, the most misunderstood subject, and the most feared subject at school by almost every child. Not almost everyone. Mathematics. And in context with what I do, numerology. Numerology is a byproduct of astrology. That's not correct. Astrology is actually the byproduct of numerology because everything that we are, everything that we have, any science, music, these words, this technology, everything, everything is mathematics. So astrology as we see it, or what we have now, is actually a byproduct of numbers arranged systematically to make sense. Numerology, however, is a very much more simplified approach into understanding these astrological phenomena. There are different ways in which numbers speak to us, and this has been known to us for millennia. And therefore, we also have different systems of numerology. We have the Pythagorean system. We also have the Chaldean system, the Babylonian system. We have the Vedic system. We have the Jewish system, the Kabbalah, geometra, I guess. So these systems have been communicating and have been decoding the secret of this universe, secret language of the universe, and secret creations of the universe. So numerology, as I see it, is something which is much beyond numbers from 1 to 9 or 1 to 8. It's much more beyond. It's about evolution. It's about different elements and their composition and how they come together to create. So numerologically speaking, we can understand the timeline a person is in and where he is moving, where he is coming, the present, past, and the future, all using numerology, just like the way in astrology. I have been experimenting, and I always club them together in my readings. I always create the Vedic astrology horoscope and at the same time the numerology horoscope and work with them together. And a lot of times I get to understand why something that makes sense to me isn't making sense to my client because of the difference in the astrological and numerological chart. And this allowed me to think that maybe the numerological system or the astrological system that I have been using, maybe there is something more to explore there, maybe there is something more to create there. And that's why I started using different systems of numerology. I use Pythagorean and I also use the Babylonian and the Vedic. Vedic, maybe I will talk about Vedic some other time because it's like a very fascinating science, but at the same time it's oversold. Everything which comes from India becomes Vedic, and I have some different thoughts about it. Okay, anyways, this video is about understanding this basic concept of numerology. How are these things working, and these different systems? What is the difference between them, and what do they truly yield? So we talk about Pythagorean system. So the Pythagorean system, or any system, let's start from there. In numerology, we assign number to a particular frequency or an alphabet, you can say, and through that, this is the most simplified usage of numerology. That what we do is we assign a number to an alphabet, and through that we try to find the frequency or the number which is associated with your name or with the city where you are, or things that can have a name or can be called, and also your birth number, just by adding them up and finding what is your birth number to get the frequency, actually, because every number has a frequency. So through numerology we can understand that what is that frequency in which you were born, and through astrology we can go and keep breaking that code, understand it more. Now, the Pythagorean numerology considers numbers from 1 to 9, and the value has been assigned to this alphabet, like just very simple: A is 1, B is 2, and so on till Z. And when you reach the ninth alphabet, or the number 9, you start back again from number 1. So it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then again 1, 2, 3, like this. So this is the Pythagorean system. The Babylonian, however, is considering from 1 to 8, and the alphabets are not arranged the way they are in the Pythagorean system. That is the interesting thing, and that is something that we need to really explore to understand. Why is this that they have not assigned like just 1 to A, B, and like that, but there is something more that they have done. It's beautiful when you go into it. It really reveals how beautiful human mind is, and how beautifully people have been watching or decoding things which are simply there. So that's why I moved from Pythagorean to the Chaldean or the Babylonian, because I really enjoy working with the magic that they create, the Babylonians. Then numerologically we have assigned also a planet to these numbers. So for example, number 1 is linked with the planet Sun. Sun is not a planet, but astrologically. Moon is number 2. Jupiter is number 3. The head of the dragon, Rahu, is number 4. Number 5 is Mercury. Number 6 is Venus. Number 7 is the tail of the dragon, Ketu. And number 8, my favorite, Saturn. Number 9 is Mars. I don't know if you ever wonder, because I think if you follow even a little bit of numerology, this information is readily available on the internet. But I wonder if you ever ask this question to yourself, that why these particular numbers to these particular planets? So they'll say it's because of the frequency. How did they find that frequency? So they'll say, there's a lot of philosophy which also goes with it, and there's also a lot of logic and mathematics which goes with it. But if you really want to understand numerology, if you really want to understand or want to learn how to actually decode numbers, you need to ask this question, that why is this particular number assigned to this particular planet, and how does it evolve? Because see, numbers are always evolving, and one thing I have learned from them is this, that if you do not consider evolution in anything that you do, then you're stuck. So these numbers, numerology, actually allows us to watch carefully, observe carefully that evolution. It's so fascinating how it goes from 1 to 9 or 1 to 8. Then another thing about numerology is that it also gives us certain master numbers, special numbers, magic numbers, alien numbers, or some people call it like angel numbers. These numbers are simply 2-digit numbers which are the same number, like 11, 1 and 1, 22, 2 and 2, 33, 3 and 3, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99. are not considered as master numbers. Interesting. Why not? When 11 is a master number, why is 55 not a master number? 22 can be a master number, but 66 nobody cares about. 33 is a master number, but not 99. 44 is not a master number. Okay. Well, you have to ask this question, why? Or who decided this thing? And why did they decide this? Like, because personally, if you ask me, like I was speaking with another numerologist and they say like, okay, we have master numbers 11, 22 to 33. And I say, what about 44? And they say, it's not a master number. I completely disagree with that because I feel 44 is a very powerful master number. Very powerful. There are certain arrangements that we make with these master numbers which makes them special, where other numbers don't fit in. However, if you broaden your mind and if you try to explore a bit more, you will find how these other master numbers also fit in and why they are not, they do fit in, but why they are not considered so much. So my quest is not about like only like, you know, only to find like which are master numbers and which are not and why, but also to know that, okay, if they are master numbers or if we include them as master numbers, what is it that they lack that the other master numbers have, because of which they become the favorites, you know? So 11 becomes the favorite, 22 becomes the 33 becomes the favorite, but not 55, not 66. So they still have a higher frequency. So this question, you know, I have been working on this and it's giving me some really amazing insights into the number system. So in case you are wondering if there is a master number in your numerological horoscope, and if you're wondering how to decode it, how to see if it, you know, if it's making sense with the kind of life you're living or not, and link it with your astrological chart, then you may check out the link in my bio in the description below, and you may connect with me to know more about your life purpose in connection with your numerology horoscope and your astrology horoscope. You know, the fusion of different sciences or different observers, I will say. You know, I feel there is no branch of science, whether it's you know, Indian astrology or Western astrology, which is in any way inferior or superior. They are all equally beautiful. Whichever system you follow is amazing and it's most accurate, because systems are accurate, are perfect. Numbers don't lie, they are perfect. The number that we are, that number can go wrong sometimes because of so many external influences. So the astrologer or the numerologist can go wrong, but numerology or astrology as a science never goes wrong. It's quite bang on. But it's like, you know, I always say it's not a science of simply fortune telling. It's something much more deeper. So thank you for watching this. Namaste. Bye.